Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Surprise video today. Obviously, I'm doing an extra one just because I wanted to. So now we have here is that Harry Potter seems to be doing well, and obviously there's some boycotts have been happening, and I'm not quite sure why because Harry Potter's not bad. I'm not usually a fan of. I'm not really a huge fan of Harry Potter, to be perfectly honest with you. It's kind of whatever to me, but people like what they like, and that's so it is. I don't. JK Rowling is obviously more on the left side of things, but she's also not completely brain dead for certain things as well. And of course, the far left doesn't seem to be winning too much these days, and it's actually quite hilarious because people are actually getting tired of their insane BS. I'm pretty sure if Twitter ever got removed, it wouldn't pose well for them. All right. Harry Potter fans torn as Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition sells out amid boycott threats. The Harry Potter fan base is divided on social media due to the recent online discourse about whether or not gamers should boycott the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy title. Hogwarts Legacy is one of the most anticipated releases for 2022. However, the Harry Potter community has vocally been divided on the upcoming title, with many calling on gamers to boycott it altogether. With pre-orders for the collective edition of the game selling out in minutes, the debate is now more rampant than ever. The reason for fans wanting to boycott the game is due to Harry Potter author JK Rowling's history of public transphobic comments that she has continued to double down on. In the last few years, JK Rowling has come out and spoken openly and candidly about the trans community, her comments hurting many for being outwardly transphobic. As a result, the Harry Potter brand, as well as its legions of fans, have done everything in its power to distance from the offer. No, because the LGBTQ community it's not what we call the legion of fans, and they're definitely not the full demographic of fans either. So, you might even want to correct yourself on that one. Now, with Hogwarts Legacy set to release in 6 months' time, the Harry Potter fan base is torn on whether or not to support the game. Online discourse across Twitter had the game trending for this exact reason. However, the discussion is only growing and becoming more intense. On one hand, Harry Potter fans are speaking out against Rowling's transphobic comments, which is not the majority, voicing that is just one of the many reasons they would not be buying the game. Good, then don't buy the game. To add to this, others are bringing in the separate art from the artist. Discussion is way to show support for the game without directly supporting Rowling and her statements. One Twitter user wrote how the profits Rowling will make off the game will be used to further push her bigoted agenda. Others also to bring attention to checker past some of the head devs when it comes to their views on female representation. There are many reasons not to buy Hogwarts Legacy, but here's a new one. It would be really funny if Warner Bros. Lost money on this one too. Well, not entirely wrong there. Push your bigoted agenda, seeing Sis in particular bend over backwards to excuse buying this game is insane. But I have to support the devs. How about you don't? You don't, but again, notice how you people are always the one with anime avatars. Granted, I'm a huge fan of anime. I love anime. It is my life, my blood, and I will always watch anime. But these people that have these anime avatars are always I always question in my mind because they're kind of some sort of sick individuals. I don't need to have an anime avatar to represent me or whatever, and I don't really choose to have an anime. I have my own picture of myself because that's who I am, and these people are also sickening. Again, these people have 11 likes. You are insignificant in the world. Very insignificant. You do not matter. Go away. For Harry Potter fans who are eagerly anticipating this release, they are voicing their fears of being called a piece of shit for wanting to buy the game. Again, who cares? Again, who cares what people think of you? It does not matter. What matters is what you think of yourself, and only what you think of yourself. What other people think of you does not matter. There are going to be people that hate you. There are going to be people that like you. Fuck the people that don't like you, and say hello to the people that do, because those are the people that matter. The people that hate you are just garbage pieces that hate themselves. That's it. Some then challenge others by asking if they boycott other apparent companies who are similarly shrouded in controversy. Longtime Harry Potter fans are also highlighting how a person's attachment to the series from a young age isn't something that should be held against them. That those who decide to buy the game shouldn't immediately be labeled as enabling Rowling's transphobic agenda. Whenever someone calls a piece of shit for being excited about Hogwarts Legacy, I can't help but wonder if they patronize any of these companies under the parent companies with a laundry list of controversies. Weird. So you can really, so you mean really don't care, right? So if you buy Hogwarts Legacy, people think you are the absolute worst now. People grew up on Harry Potter and want to live their childhood in what looks like to be an amazing game. Doesn't mean they support the views of said authors. Something as a child, none of us knew. For those frustrated about Harry Potter fans trying to be resistant to the Hogwarts Legacy boycott, do note. It's because they're of equal frustration that all of this is shitty bullshit is tied to a franchise they love, and their copium is dangerously low. Exactly. Most people don't want to have politics involved in their gaming, or have politics involved into anything that they do or enjoy, because people are not fucking insane. So that's the thing. A lot of these people want to incorporate politics into everything, and it doesn't have to be everything but politics. Again, I try to separate the people from the game. The same thing I do with Riot Games, which I used to play a lot as well. But there's just some things that can't be allowed. I usually, even with World of Warcraft, I would separate their type of stupid BS among other things. But the thing is that World of Warcraft's games are just terrible. It's not fun anymore. It's all bad. They keep on making very bad decisions. That's why I quit. Not necessarily their politics or anything else. Although I do think the Blitzchung thing was pretty much bullshit. But I digress. It's like, not everything has to be about politics. And everything that these people want, it wants to be politics to them 1% themselves. If you don't want the game, don't buy it. You're not worth people's money or time anyways. Honestly, and secondly, you're also garbage human beings. Rowling was not present at all for the Harry Potter 20th anniversary return to Hogwarts documentary, as well as this. The real-life League of Harry Potter Sport, Quidditch, has changed its name to Quid Ball to distance itself from the author and her transphobic comments. With the game still months from release, it's likely that the Hogwarts Legacy boycott schedule will only continue to grow before launch. Hogwarts Legacy is set to hit store shelves on February 10th, 2023. Yeah, well, it'll hit shelves and it'll probably still most likely do well. So they're not gonna win, they're gonna lose, and it's absolutely hilarious. And I can't wait that they do. So let's see what you get ballparks in your game now. So I wonder what you guys are gonna do. I love it when leftists lose because it makes my life so much better and everybody else's life so much better. We gotta win the culture war, and this is one way that we're doing it. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.